It was pretty scary when they told me I'm having a stroke. I said the same thing. How am I having a stroke? I'm only 36 years old, but I had a stroke.
So Mark, when he first came to us, he was enrolled in our Interdisciplinary Rehabilitation Program, where he did 3 hours of therapy a day, 5 days a week.
What really made me want to work hard and I recognized that, I could get over this was in PT. When, she started to get me up out of the wheelchair and do things out of the wheelchair, that's when I decided that, yeah, we're gonna beat this. They knew that my profession was a chef, so we would go to the kitchen a lot to keep me cutting and my hands moving.
So in this transition from inpatient to outpatient, there's a good handoff between his inpatient therapist and their plan of care to our outpatient therapy crew.
We started off with a lot of high-intensity gait training, using harnesses and myself and whatever else I could get my hands on to just get him walking, taking as many steps as possible.
Got me to the point where she was like, don't bring the wheelchair back. From there, she just kept helping me get my core strong, helping me be able to balance.
But he still had some issues, still had some weakness on that right-hand side and some tight muscles, and that was why he came to see me, was to manage the tightness of his muscles.
The spasticity was so impactful to how he moved, so I very strongly advocated to get into the spasticity clinic.
Since he's been working with me in the spasticity clinic, we first started using a number of different oral medications and continuing his outpatient therapy program. We then advanced on to doing injections with botulinum toxins, namely Botox.
He pinpointed muscles and things that needed to be treated. When I would receive the Botox, I could throw my arm around, move around, walk over my leg.
To have somebody have such great success and also just be so self-motivated and you give him a piece of homework, a piece of exercise to do, and he does it 5 times what you told him to do. It's just awesome because he's really driving his own recovery.
I've ran into him a lot in outpatient because that's how I leave the building. And so it's each time it would be maybe a couple weeks and I would see these huge jumps.
Knowing that he was a chef before and he has a catering business now, but had this whole incident that led him to hardly being able to walk, control his hands or his arms, to now being able to do stuff like this where he's actually simulating job requirements and is doing it well. It's a really big privilege to be with somebody during that time of their life and to kind of be a part of the recovery.
I don't even think words can describe how far Mark's come. His dedication in the clinic and outside the clinic has made lifelong changes and progress.
Looking at the trajectory that Mark's recovery has already taken over the last year and change, and what I know of his determination and his willingness to push himself to meet new levels of excellence, I don't think there really is a limit to where he can end up.